What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ray Glam, and if you are new here, what's up? Hey, and if you have been here, you've been watching my videos and you've been liking them and been talking about them, like my personality, you don't like my personality, or you just come here just to talk about me, whatever, I love it anyway. Go ahead and subscribe. Like, the subscription is free. Like, this ain't no 30-day trial. Like, it's free. My goal on this channel is to talk about a lot of topics that I see in the community, the black community, while getting glam, because I feel like any woman that wants to do her makeup, there's some women who don't like makeup. For the women who really want to know how to do makeup and just don't know how to, there's no way, there's no reason why you should have to go pay $200, $300, $150 to get your face beat. So that is my goal, for everybody to be beautiful on the inside and on the outside. So today, while I go ahead and get my brows together, today's topic is, which one would you rather have? Unconditional love or loyalty? I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with my NYX Plump Right Back Primer. Yeah. So if you do not follow me on Instagram or Facebook, there's my handles right here. And I'm gonna go ahead, I've been saying I wanna do this for 2 years. Shout out to my annoyingly beautiful, sweet, only niece, Valeria. I know you watching this. You shouldn't be watching, you don't need no makeup because you are perfect the way you are. These videos are for the girls like me who need a little extra. But you don't, girl. Baby girl, you're beautiful. But shout out to my girl, Illyria. She is only 9. So yeah, love her. I know you watching, girl. See, TT didn't forget this time. Anyhow, I got my primer on, and I am going to do my eyebrows. Y'all already know I'm about to speed through this because it's eyebrows. But let me know in the comment sections if you really want me to do a detailed tutorial on eyebrows. But let me go ahead and speed through this process. Just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say is, then what makes love exception. So why Okay, eyebrows are on. Okay, I'm doing something a little different with my bear with me, y'all will see at the end. Okay, so we're going to get into the topic of discussion. What would you rather have, loyalty or unconditional love? I'm gonna tell y'all, majority of people on my feed said that they rather have loyalty. So since that is the majority, we're gonna go ahead and hop on to loyalty. And these are just my opinions on the aspects. Like, neither one to me, like, I'm not gonna pick which one. I'm gonna let y'all decide. Y'all know, like I did in the other video, I'm gonna let y'all decide based off some of the things I pull out on what I think the type of person or what it details to look like if you choose that you rather have loyalty, if you choose you rather have unconditional love. Again, these are my opinions. If you got your own, I know you do. Don't forget to comment. Like, y'all be scared to comment and you ain't got to. But then I have a lot of people inbox me and be like, you should have said this, you should have did that. Baby, that's what the comments are for. And you can subscribe while you're there, because I got a lot of opinion. I'm very opinionated, but I don't discriminate, or I don't dislike people because of their opinion. And I feel like that's a lost art these days, because these adults, child, y'all be trying to tell y'all kids to be different and embrace different things and stuff, but then maybe when it comes to y'all can't do the same. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm just gonna set my concealer in my eyes with this cashew setting powder. Loyalty. That's the first thing I think about when I hear this. Y'all, my question is, what y'all want people to be loyal to? Because it is a major difference when I'm loyal to somebody who is loyal to me. Because loyalty doesn't necessarily mean exclusive loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I can be loyal to certain things about you. For example, if you are the person who always comes to my house and watch movies with me on Saturday night, like I don't never let nobody else come in, lay in my crib, lay in my bed, watch movies with me on Saturday night, I can be loyal to you about that specific thing. You know what I'm saying? But Saturday, Sunday, it's all free game. So that's my question to people who pick loyalty. Like, are you all talking necessarily exclusive loyalty on everything, or could it be different aspects of your life? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I think about. But when I think about the people that say loyalty, and this ain't all people, so please don't get butthurt about this. But when I hear people say that they be wanting the loyalty, like sometimes I just be like, what are you asking people to be loyal to? Because like, if you're not doing right by me, and we're talking about a relationship aspect obviously, but this can go for your jobs, everything else, you know what I'm saying? Because jobs ask for loyalty. Some of these jobs, like say if you're working for Mac or Nike, so like you can't promote, depending on what position you are, you can't promote any other thing but Mac or Nike, you know, so they ask for exclusive devotion, exclusive loyalty. So my thing is, so what are you giving people in return? You know what I'm saying? Is the payoff for being exclusive to you greater than actually expanding myself to other people, other options? So that's one thing I think about when people say they want exclusive loyalty. Is it to just a certain specific thing, or y'all just nobody? Like, I want you Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, for some people, it's like, I don't want you texting nobody else, but I don't mind you hanging out with your friends. Or I don't mind you hanging out with your friends, but you shouldn't be texting other people at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? So what, in detail, what does loyalty look like to you as far as what should I be doing or what should not be doing? I'm gonna tell you this. Let me blend this out first. You can't ask me to be loyal to you when you ain't out here loyal to me. That to me is unfair. When I think about when sometimes people will be like, I want loyalty and stuff, I low-key think those people are selfish. And don't get me wrong, please, if you are a good person, you know what I'm saying, you're not taking advantage of that loyalty aspect, and please don't think I'm just talking about you and stuff. But there are a lot of people that want exclusive devotion. They want their girl or their dude to be all about them, and they know good darn well they're not all about that person. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about them, because that's not, to me, that's not fair. And again, what does that look like for me? Like, how are you compensating me, my time, my choice to be exclusive to you? Like, what am I benefiting from that? Now, I'm gonna tell you another thing, that a lot of people, they just want the loyalty aspect. And there's nothing wrong with that, but y'all be wanting it way too soon. Way too soon. Like, y'all be in talking phase, getting to know each other phase, and it's just like you get mad when somebody else is talking to somebody else. And you know, like, we haven't even established that we want to be exclusively dating, and like, you're just like pissed off. So it's like, I feel like y'all be wanting that marriage type, even though y'all claim y'all don't want marriage anymore, but y'all want marriage behavior in the talking phase. Okay, sorry about that. Y'all have to like perfect that, because I'm coming up with this outlook as I go, and y'all know. If you know, you know. Put a little powder down to let that sit. Another thing I see, like, and again, it's not everybody. Please, don't be saying Raymond is talking about. When it comes to loyalty, and just like think, oh, let me put my. I think I need to go ahead and do my concealer and stuff before I start really getting deep into my eyeshadow. I need to lay down some setting powder, and the only way I can set my face is that I conclude my face. So let me get this concealer on here right quick before I start messing up my progress. I'm gonna let this dry down, and I'll be right back to blend it out and start talking some more. Okay, I'm back, guys. I think that it's dried down the best way possible, so I'm gonna go ahead and start blending this out. Another thing I think about is with loyalty, and I know why a lot of people want it, because unfortunately in today's world, people experience love, but a lot of times I think they experience lust, to be honest. They confuse it with love, but we're just gonna go ahead and call it love for what it is. But they stray away and do things that's outside the relationship, like cheating and things like that. So then everybody's on the loyalty tip. Okay, I don't want your love, I want loyalty. But don't you think if somebody really, really loves you, they would be loyal to you? Right? Am I tripping? Because I'm gonna tell you this, God is not always loyal to us. You know what I'm saying? He loves us unconditionally, no matter what we do, whether we're gay, straight, murderers, killers. So he loves us because we are his children. But even the Bible says after a while he will take his hands off you. You know what I'm saying? And let you do you, because also you don't need him, because you make decisions on your own, blah, blah, blah. You're living your life without God. So even God himself isn't 100% all the way loyal to us. We have to give him a reason to. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of times we want that exclusive loyalty just off the bat, just because we're in a relationship. Oh, well, you should be automatically loyal. You gotta give me, you gotta give me a reason to, bro. Like, there are so many things out here, so many opportunities, especially nowadays. We got social media, the internet, and all that stuff. I'm not necessarily saying you have to constantly convince your partner to be with you, but it is just like a job, or like when you go to a job and then you've been in a job and you get what am I about to say? What's it called? A evaluation at the end of the job, like in the first year or every 5 years or something, and they tell you where you've been good at, and also they also tell you, well, you can do better and stuff. Like, why is that such a hard concept to grasp when it comes to our relationships? Because sometimes we can do better, and we think because we married him, we married her, everything's all good. But really, and stuff like that's the beginning of the work. People think the work ends once you get the person, but that's the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You gotta constantly reinvent yourself, constantly show love, constantly build that foundation and stuff, because and especially in today's world where lust and everything else is out there. I'm not trying to say that, you know what I'm saying, your partner will be intimidated or enticed or anything, but you want to do everything that you can do to make sure their relationship is healthy. Because if your partner does step out and they'll be on their choice, then at least you can have a clear conscience. But if you're not doing everything that you can do, you know what I'm saying, then your conscience won't be clear. Then that's when you be going back and forth with them. And so that's why you see a lot of these girls and these men, it's like their relationship is terrible, but you keep going back and forth to them, knowing good darn well this is not the best situation for you. But honestly, you didn't put your best foot forth in that relationship, in that situation. So now you got to prove to yourself in some kind of twisted way that you're either over it or this person just really don't want to be with you because you didn't put in the effort that you should have done in the first place. You all think because you get the ring or because it's been a few years that you get relaxed and you don't want to date each other anymore. You don't want to give them more reasons to be loyal to you. Like, you gotta constantly, if this is the love of your life, why not? Why is it so hard? Why are people so against or just like let each other go like that? If I love you and it's been 15 years now, the more years you're with me, the more spontaneous I'm gonna be with you. Like, I don't see how it goes backwards unless you're really not in love with that person or you just don't know how to. A lot of times we don't have healthy relationships in our family. Like, we didn't grow up seeing healthy marriages, or we're growing up and not seeing too much marriages, or we're seeing dysfunctional marriages. So we don't really know how to maintain a healthy marriage because people just stayed together. You know what I'm saying? They were unhappy. How many of y'all know a man or woman right now, they've been together 30 something years and they just together just to be together? You know what I'm saying? Like people aren't really happy, like genuinely happy with each other. And see, so that poses a problem with us. And I know I kind of strayed away from the loyalty, but then it's really not strayed away because this is where people either choose they want to be loyal or they don't. You know what I'm saying? Or they're loyal to the paper, like they won't ever leave you, but they do sneaky stuff. Like, now you got the sneaky links and stuff because they're like loyal to the paper, they're married to you, whatever the case may be. So they don't want to necessarily leave you, but they're getting their happiness somewhere else. And so this ties into loyalty too, because if you want somebody to be exclusively loyal to you for the long run, you got to step outside your comfort zone. Maybe some of the things that worked for you 5 years ago in your relationship may not be the same things that's going to work for y'all. So you know what I'm saying? You got to constantly reinvent yourself, constantly date each other. And I think that's where we have our problems today, is that we just get too comfortable. So again, to my people that chose loyalty, in the long run, like, what are you doing to keep this person loyal to you? Or are you just saying, I just want loyalty, I just want loyalty? Because like I said, God, even God himself is not loyal all the time to us. You know what I'm saying? He has his breaking points. He has his moments where we have to show and prove, or like we've done some things that's completely blasphemous to him, and he's like, okay, you think you got it? I'm gonna let you get it on your own. And then we go back crawling and begging. But you know what I'm saying? Think about that, people. Think about that. Those who chose loyalty. What are you doing to keep that person loyal to you? Go ahead and blend out my nose. Now I can set under my eyes so I can finish my eye makeup. Put some powder under there. Alright, now I'm going to actually set some powder down. Just in case I have some fallout or anything from these shadows. And sometimes I do. This is more of a lighter powder. I'm not talking about color, and color it is too, but it's also not as drying as the Fenty one. If you bake with Fenty, baby, your face with your under eyes needs to be dry. So I do not suggest baking with a powder that's drying unless you like dry under eye look. And my bronzer, the Cocoa Naughty, of course. So like I'm kind of bringing it into my eyeshadow. You know, brushing it down.
Something about the way that you talk to me, even when you're not around. I feel you, boy. I feel you, boy. Tangled in your love and your energy. Perhaps it was a way that
I got a lot to other say about loyalty, but we're gonna switch her up to what am I saying? Unconditional love, because yeah, We didn't forget about you, unconditional love people. Let me grab a brush to put on some shadow. I'm gonna go in with happiness right here on my lid. Unconditional love is great. You know what I'm saying? The Bible talks about unconditional love, how a mother unconditionally loves her children, how a man should unconditionally love his wife, how a woman should unconditionally love her husband. And so from that aspect, I understand why some people chose unconditional love. But you know, unconditional love doesn't mean I'm gonna have to deal with everything you deal with. I can unconditionally love you and not be with you. You know what I'm saying? Not want to have a darn thing to do with you no more. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why people chose loyalty, because with unconditional love, is I can love you from afar. And so that's what God sometimes does with us, especially if we're not behaving, doing what we're supposed to do, like living our human expectations, spirituality. He loves us from a distance. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why people chose loyalty, a lot chose loyalty than unconditional love. But see, this is what I think about unconditional love. If somebody unconditionally loves me, bro, like, they're gonna tell me when I'm right or wrong. Like, I'm not that friend that wants to know or hear that I'm doing everything right. If I'm messing up, please tell me. And I feel like that's where loyalty becomes selfish, and then unconditional love is more realistic. Because with unconditional love does not mean I'm always going to go for everything you do or say to me or whatever the case may be. I'm going to call you out. You know what I'm saying? Based on what you do. After that, I will still deal with you or not on that personal level, but I still love you though. Like, all because you're not eating at my table doesn't mean I don't want you to eat. You know what I'm saying? Type mentality. And I feel like that's more realistic, because loyalty, again, is something that God doesn't even give us all the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about the difference between those who chose unconditional love. Y'all are more realistic. Realistically speaking, you know what I'm saying, that's the more human choice, because we're going to do things to each other that necessarily make us question each other's loyalty. I'm not going to be loyal to you if you continue to abuse me. You talk about me, you talk about my boyfriend, you talk about my girlfriend, you talk about my wife, you talk about my husband, you talk about my kids, you destroy my work, you try to destroy my character. I'm not going to be loyal to you. I can still unconditionally love you though. And see, I think that for me is what I understand about unconditional love, because I don't have to necessarily deal with you on that tip, but to each his own. I'm going to go in with moon magic on top of this.
Go to the drink. What else are they gonna play? Side niggas won't take. Hey, I'm having my way. Said I ain't having this weight. Where I ain't having this weight. And like the 30 go out. Take. Go to the drink.
Oh, that is so pretty. Y'all don't even really know. I didn't know what I really was gonna do. You can't really tell right now because I got all this dust and stuff under my eyes, but it is really pretty. Let me go ahead and smudge this part out.
No communication, no invitation, cut off circulation. Blue or the rebel, got it, this the matrix. Crosses all on my body, watch the same. I'm having gallery leather, no talking, we smashing. Smith one the classic, ain't none of this average. Sniper, I'm sniping the bitch, I'm assassin. I piped it, then pipe the bitch up for some action. Don't even be bragging, these little nigga maggots. I don't even flinch, this shit be on accident. Fell in my left, hit your bitch on an accident. I shoot my shot at some point, this shit accurate.
I'm not quite done with the eyes, but let me go ahead and dust this bake off because we ain't trying to be baking all day. Okay, the eyes are eyeing, okay? I'm still going to go in with another layer of bake. This is what I always do because I don't like my nose looking too harsh. But this time I'm gonna go with the Fenty because it's a little bit stronger. But I'm not gonna do it as long as I did the original. Just a little bit on the sides. I don't like that harsh line, but I do want a line, and that makes sense. Do I sound like a female? I do, but I don't want it, but I do want it. Yes, that is me. Another thing I also feel about those who pick unconditional love, they may have a little motherly instinct. And you don't necessarily have to have children to have motherly instinct, because when you think about unconditional love, that's the type of love that a mother has for her child or a father has for his kids. You know, you can be just maternal or, you know what I'm saying, just more mature. I feel like the maturer people, and I'm not gonna say that those who picked loyalty was immature, but I'm just saying they probably been through some things and they realize that it's not really 100% realistic if you're not working on giving that person reasons to be loyal to you. You're just sitting there just being like, okay, be loyal to me. And that's not realistic. You have to continue to work on that loyalty aspect of why somebody should be loyal to you. So I feel like a mature person knows that, and they realize that you're gonna make mistakes in life. Like, we don't 100% make ourselves happy all the time. Like, we're constantly have to reinvent ourselves. Sometimes we gotta look in the mirror and just tell ourselves we enough for ourselves. So I feel like that person that chooses loyalty sometimes, like, again, what are you being loyal to? What are we being loyal to? I feel like if you love somebody, that motivates you to be loyal to them. That's just my opinion. Now, I know there's different levels of love and there's different, all type of stuff. But I feel like ultimately, when you really love somebody and you really want to be with that person, and want to do right by them, and they're constantly showing you things, doing right by you, and you're in love with them, then you're going to want to move in that way of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Versus you just feel like when somebody's just loyal to you, they may not like you, then you feel like you're trapped, you're stuck. And see, that motivates people to be sneaky. Because they feel like they're stuck, they're married with you, they got kids with you, so they feel stuck, they might necessarily not love you anymore. And that's why sneaky link and all that stuff is so heavily out now, because honestly a lot of people do feel trapped. They feel like, I have to do this because I have this person's last name, or I have to do this because I just gave this girl some kids and stuff, but I really feel this other girl. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna be loyal, I'm never gonna go anywhere, but I'm gonna still do what I want to do for myself.
Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you need some time, but I should stick around for what? Always felt like sticking around's the same as being stuck. That's that shit that drives me crazy. It like guns with the aching, getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing, had a nigga come.
Ooh, mascara be pulling stuff together, honey. Together. Now I'm just to tap in this bag on the sides of my nose. Okay, that looks much better. Much better. Just like I like it. Boom! Booyah! Okay, I'm almost done. I feel like when you unconditionally love somebody, like really, you can always come back from whatever, but it's up to that person that you love. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you are loyal to somebody, like eventually that loyalty can run out if that person doesn't feel like you're doing right by them, loyalty rise. I'm just putting on some powder. And again, it gets real iffy as to what I'm being loyal to and like exclusive loyalty. Like if I'm just only sleeping with you but I could do other stuff with other people, like I don't know. I just really honestly feel if somebody really is in love with you and really love you, then they would be loyal to you. Like why if I'm saying I unconditionally love you, why would I sleep with somebody else? Like, I don't know. Like, make that make sense. Like, does that make sense to anybody? Like, why would I sleep with somebody else if I say that I unconditionally love you? Like, I'm in love with you. Why would I sleep with anybody else? I'm gonna put this powder on one more time. Child, I just don't do the harsh nose. I cannot. It's not in me to do that. But the blush and everything is popular. Now I'm supposed to do my lips. Different lip combo. This is Eva Twin for Melted. It is a matte lip. I'm gonna outline. Oh, it's so dark. I love it.
Feeling like I'm fresh out boost. If they want the drama, got the ooze. Ship the whole crew to the cruise ship. Doing shit you don't even see in movies.
Y'all know the drill. About to take some concealer. Ooh, I be getting your teeth. So glossy look. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna look at teeth. I'm gonna come back. Makeup finished. All I gotta do is take this dust off. Hair and outfit, and we're gonna conclude this video. Be right back. Oh, who is that? Okay, this hair is giving.
They just keep lying.
I don't know, y'all know I don't like wigs. I don't like wigs. But I had to switch my wigs up, make them think you cheating. No, for real. I had to switch my hair up for y'all sometimes. Hey, I like it. Y'all like the wigs, and just let me know. I'll be switching up for y'all. Anyway, this dress is so old that I think the store that I got it from is closed down. But anyway, I thought that it'll go, you know, I got the slight monochrome going on, like the color. Y'all know fall is my favorite season, okay? I love summer, but the temperature of fall, so I'm giving the girls dark lip, vamp, no hips. Anyway, this concludes this video. I know that there are a lot of points that I did not make on love, unconditional love, and loyalty. That's what y'all here for. Y'all gotta drop them comments down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what other topics y'all want me to talk about. I normally randomly towards the end of the week post a poll on my Instagram. So for those who, and it's been a lot of people, y'all been suggesting from the topics that I chose. But if you have not already, don't forget to follow my Instagram and on TikTok too. I'll be popping on TikTok. Okay, the wig may come out on TikTok today, or it may just come completely off because baby, I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you next week. Deuces.